Celtic fan, strap yourself in because there's a lot to talk about. Paradise was absolutely rocking after that 4-0 hammering of Kilmarnock. Kieran Tierney's back, scoring screamers and lifting the whole place like he never left. But that's not all. Martin O'Neill's dropped a massive hint about his future. And trust me, what he said's got every Celtic fan buzzing. And if that wasn't enough drama for one day, the last story, the last one's a beauty. A potential new signing, a World Cup winning captain, and a move that could change everything for the Hoops going forward. So stick around till the very end. We have 6 news a day to keep you updated with the mighty Celtic. Hit that subscribe button and be part of it. Now that's more like it, isn't it? Paradise was absolutely bouncing, the kind of electric buzz you only get when something special happens. And by God, Kieran Tierney gave us that something special. The lad came off the bench like he'd never been away, and within minutes he had the place shaking like a storm, rolling over the Clyde. One touch, one stride, one thunderbolt, straight past Eddie Beach and into the top corner. Pure vintage Tierney. You could almost feel the Parkhead stands vibrate with pride. After all the ups and downs this season, that moment felt like a reset button getting smashed, the fire back in the belly, the swagger back in the side. And you could tell Tierney wasn't just there to enjoy himself. He came to lift the whole team. Down that left flank, he was a man possessed. The energy, the aggression, the leadership, you could see the confidence spread through the lads like wildfire. Calmac barking orders with that usual authority, Hatete knitting everything together in midfield, and Dyson causing chaos up top. Suddenly, it looked like the Celtic of old again. The passes were sharp, the tackles were fierce, and the finishing ruthless. Now I've got to hand it to Martin O'Neill too. You could see him on the touchline with that calm grin, arms folded like he knew exactly what he was doing. The old master tweaking things here and there, bringing Tierney on at the perfect time. It changed everything. And I'll say this, the back line looked like they'd finally remembered who they are. Trusty and Scales, rock solid. None of that shaky stuff that's been giving us all heart attacks for weeks. The truth is, that 4-0 win wasn't just another game, but it felt like a statement. It felt like Celtic standing up and saying, we're still here, and we're not done yet. 9 points behind or not, this is the kind of fire that turns seasons around. You can see the belief creeping back in, the unity, the hunger. It's contagious. And with Tierney back in the mix, it's like we've plugged a missing piece straight back into the soul of the club. Now we've got the international break coming at the perfect time, a wee breather before the real battles begin again. O'Neill's got the momentum, the fans are buzzing, and you can feel that spark again around Paradise. So here's my question for you, mate. And be honest, do you think Kieran Tierney's return has just reignited Celtic's title fight? Or is it too little, too late? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's giant lordy till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic daffs. Now that's what you call a proper Celtic response. A full-blooded 4-0 hammering of Kilmarnock under the Paradise lights. The kind of performance that makes you sit back and go, that's more like it. The atmosphere before kickoff might have been thick with tension, the whole Green Brigade saga hanging in the air, the board and the support clearly not seeing eye to eye. But once the whistle blew, it was pure business. The boys played with swagger, confidence, and that beautiful chaos that only Celtic can bring when they've got a point to prove. And what a point they made. Every pass, every tackle, every goal screamed, we're still in this fight. 7 points off the top now. And you could see hearts starting to wobble after their wee slip-up against Dundee United. It's classic Celtic timing. Just when folks start whispering doubts, we go and remind the league who runs this city. But here's the real kicker, Martin O'Neill. The man's got that glint in his eye again, doesn't he? You could see it after the final whistle, standing there, soaking it all in like a proud father, watching his team grow back into themselves. He was asked the big question, will he still be here after the international break? And in that calm, almost poetic way of his, He says he's not sure, but that he's had the time of his life. Now, let's be honest, if that doesn't tug at the heartstrings a bit, I don't know what will. The man's only been back a couple of weeks, but he's steadied the ship, reignited the spark, and got Paradise smiling again. The football's flowing, the lads are playing with purpose, and the fans are finally walking out of the ground with that familiar swagger. Still, it's the uncertainty that's got me thinking. You can tell O'Neill's fallen back in love with it. The roar of the crowd, the rhythm of the pitch, that pulse only Parkhead can give you, but whether the board sees him as a short-term fix or the man to take us forward, well, that's another story altogether. We've got St Mirren, Hibs and Dundee before Hearts roll into town, and if O'Neill's still at the helm by then, you just know he'll have the boys flying. Imagine that, Celtic hitting top form right as the league leaders walk into our house. Paradise would be shaking to its core. So tell me this, mate, if you were sitting on that board right now, would you hand Martin O'Neill the job permanently and let him finish what he's started, or bring in someone new and risk killing the momentum we've just found? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's guy it. Laldi till we hit 1500. Mad Celtic daffs. Now here's one that'll get every Celtic fan talking and maybe dreaming a wee bit about the future. Word from Africa Foot is that the club's gone and made an official offer for Moroccan sensation Hossam Es Adaksh, the lad who captained his country to win the Under-20 World Cup. You heard that right. Captained them to glory, lifting the trophy after beating Argentina 2-0 in the final. That's no small feat, and if that doesn't scream leadership and quality, I don't know what does. Sadak's still young, only just breaking through with Union Tuaga Sport, but already he's showing signs of being something special. You don't take a side all the way to a world title at that age without having something about you. That grit, that creativity, that bit of swagger that we love to see in Paradise. And the numbers back it up. 35 appearances, 4 goals and 4 assists. But what the stats don't show is the flair. The boys got that natural touch, that ability to glide past players like they're standing in the queue for a pie at halftime. During the tournament, he was a standout. 4 chances created, 4 dribbles completed, 6 duels won in the final alone. You can just picture it, can't you? Him linking up with Dyson down the flank or picking out a killer pass for Kyogo. It's got that buzz of potential that makes you think Celtic are planning ahead, building something for the next few years rather than just plugging holes. Now, of course, we're not the only ones who've noticed. Sunderland are sniffing around too, and a few big European clubs are said to be lurking, the usual suspects, no doubt, ready to flash the cash once Celtic do all the scouting work. But here's the thing, if the lad's smart, he'll know what Paradise can offer him. Game time, passion, a fan base that'll adore him if he plays with heart, and the chance to develop in front of 60,000 roaring Glaswegians. And there's talk of a Premier League icon possibly coming back as well, which adds even more intrigue to what's shaping up to be a busy window. But you've got to think, the board clearly sees something big in this Moroccan. They don't go throwing bids around for youngsters unless they're convinced. Still, it raises one question, doesn't it? With midfield already packed tighter than Sucky Hall Street at Christmas and lads like Hatate, McGregor and O'Reilly already in there, who makes way if Sadak comes in? So here's what I want to know from you. Would you take a gamble on a young star fresh off a World Cup win, even if it means one of our established midfielders moving on? Or would you rather see us focus on proven experience to push for the title this season? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's jay it loudly till we hit 1500 mad Celtic dafts.